Welcome to Global Trade for Beginners. The dearth of information in global trade has kept most people away from it. Some people have attempted to venture but got their fingers burnt. On Global Trade for Beginners, we bring you short courses that allow you to tackle international trade knowledgeably. If you follow the teachings in this course, you are sure to come out equipped to make well informed decisions on your international trade transactions. Hello, I'm Adito Kumwadewanye, an export consultant at Fortress 20 Global Limited. Welcome to the third part of understanding green export finance. In the second part, we covered the differences between green finance and traditional finance, the ESG criteria, and the importance of the ESG criteria to green export finance. In this third and final part, we'll be talking about the trends and demands for green products. At the end of this part, you should understand the current trends and demand for green products and services in the international market. Would also examine case studies of successful green export finance transactions. And finally, talk about how you can maximize green finance for your business. Let's get right into part three. It's time to look at the current trends and demand for green products and services in international markets. Global demand for green products and services is rising, fueled by environmental awareness, regulatory shifts, and customers' preference for sustainable choices. Here are some key trends influencing the international market for green products and services. Number one, increasing consumer demand for sustainability. A growing number of consumers are prioritizing sustainability in their purchase decisions. This trend is particularly strong among the younger generations, such as the millennials and the Gen Zs, who are more likely to seek out products that are environmentally friendly and ethically produced. In terms of product categories, demand is rising across various sectors, including food and beverages, organic and sustainably sourced, fashion, eco-friendly materials and ethical production, personal care, natural and organic products, home goods, energy efficient appliances, and sustainable furniture. The second trend is regulatory push and government initiatives. Through the environmental regulations, governments around the world are implementing stricter environmental regulations, encouraging or mandating the production and consumption of green products. Some examples are the EU's Green Deal, which aims to make Europe climate neutral by 2050. China's focus on green development has been highlighted in its latest 5-year plan. In terms of incentives for green products, some countries offer tax incentives, subsidies, taxes, and grants for companies that produce or export green products or services. These financial incentives are driving innovation and investment in sustainable technologies. The third trend is the growth in renewable energy market. The renewable energy sector, particularly the solar, wind, and hydropower, continues to grow rapidly. Countries are increasingly investing in renewable energy products, driven by the need to reduce carbon emissions and transit to a low carbon economy. In terms of export opportunities, we'll discover that there is a significant demand for renewable energy technologies in emerging markets. This is creating opportunities for companies to export products such as solar panels, wind turbines, and energy storage solutions. The fourth trend is corporate sustainability and ESG integration. More companies are integrating ESG, the ESG criteria into their business models. This is in response to the investor pressure and consumer demand. This has led to a rise in the production and sourcing of green products and services. In terms of supply chain transparency, companies are increasingly required to ensure that their entire supply chain meets sustainability standards, leading to a greater demand for green materials and products that can be verified as sustainable. The fifth trend is the rise of circular economy practices. There's a growing interest in circular economy practices where a company or companies focus on reducing waste and reusing materials and also recycling products at the end of their life cycle. This trend is fast influencing sectors like packaging, electronics, and textiles, where closed loop systems are becoming more common. In terms of product innovation, companies are innovating to create products that are easier to recycle, to repair, or repurpose, meeting the demand for sustainable solutions that minimize environmental impact. The sixth trend is sustainable agriculture and food systems. Um, the market for organic, fair trade, and sustainably sourced agricultural products is expanding globally, driven by consumer demand for healthier and more ethical food options. In terms of technological advancements, innovations in sustainable agriculture, such as precision farming, vertical farming, and bio based fertilizers, are gaining traction, hereby enhancing productivity while reducing the environmental impact. The seventh trend is the growth in green building and construction. There's an increasing demand for green building materials and technologies, including energy efficient windows, insulation, and smart building systems. The global green building market is growing as developers and governments prioritize sustainable construction. And in terms of certifications and standards, green certifications such as LEED and green are becoming more widespread and driving demand for certified green products. Number eight is sustainable finance and investment through green bonds and loans. The market for green bonds and loans is expanding, providing capital for projects that have positive environmental impact. This trend is helping to finance the development and export of green products and services. And in terms of impact investing, investors are increasingly seeking out opportunities that not only generate financial returns but deliver positive environmental and social outcomes, leading to a greater investment in sustainable businesses. The ninth trend is technological innovation in green products. Technological advancements are leading to the development of new green products such as EVs, electronic vehicles, energy efficient appliances, and biodegradable materials. The integration of smart technologies such as IoT, that's the Internet of Things, and AI, artificial intelligence, into green products is creating a new market for energy management systems, smart grids, and other eco friendly innovations. The 10th trend is global market integration and trade international trade agreements, right? Trade agreements um, are increasing, and they are including provisions that relate to environmental sustainability. And this is facilitating the global exchange of green products and services. Emerging markets are becoming key players in green economy, both as the producers and the consumers of green products. Countries in Africa, countries in Asia and Latin America are increasingly investing in sustainable industries, and this is creating new export opportunities. Let's look at two case studies highlighting successful examples of green export finance. The first is the export finance for wind energy in faraway Denmark. Denmark is a global leader in wind energy technology, and the Danish government has actively supported the export of wind turbines through green export finance initiatives. The Export Credit Agency of Denmark has played a crucial role in facilitating these exports. The key aspects of these projects are the financing for the export of wind turbines produced by Danish companies like Vestas and Siemens Gamesa. The financial instrument is provided by the Export Credit Agency of Denmark in form of export credit guarantees and loan to the international buyers of the Danish wind turbines. This reduces the financial risk associated with the transaction. The outcome is that with this financial support, um, for the wind for the Danish wind turbine, manufacturers are able to expand their market share globally and contribute to the growth of renewable energy capacity worldwide. The impact of these projects are both environmental and economic. Environmentally, they have contributed to a substantial reduction in global carbon emissions by increasing the adoption of wind energy. Economically, the export of wind turbines has boosted Denmark's economy. It has created jobs. It has also created jobs in the renewable energy sector. The second case study is on Brazil. Brazil is a major exporter of agricultural products. There has been a growing focus on sustainable agriculture practices in Brazil. The Brazilian Development Bank has supported the export of sustainably produced agricultural goods through green export finance mechanisms. What are the key aspects covered in this case study? The project is that of financing the export of sustainably produced soybeans, coffee, and other agricultural products that meet international sustainability standards. The financial instrument used is provided by Brazilian Development Bank, which provided green loans and credit lines to agricultural producers who adopted sustainable farming practices. Some of the practices that these producers adopted include reduced pesticide use, water conservation, and deforestation free supply chains. The outcome is that these financial incentives have encouraged Brazilian farmers to adopt more sustainable practices, which has increased the marketability of their products in the international markets, especially in Europe and North America. Which What is the impact of these projects? Environmentally, it's the shift to sustainable agriculture which has reduced the environmental impact of farming in Brazil, including lower deforestation and reduced water usage. Economically, sustainable agriculture exports have enhanced Brazil's reputation in the global market, and it has increased the demand for the Brazilian products that meet the stringent environmental standards. Green export finance is an increasingly vital component of sustainable international trade. It offers exporters the financial tools needed to align their operations with the global environmental standards. By integrating green finance principles into export strategies, businesses can access fundings that support eco-friendly projects that enhance their competitiveness in the international market and contribute to the global effort to combat climate change. As the demand for sustainable products and practices continues to grow, Understanding and leveraging green export finance will be essential for exporters who are seeking to thrive in a rapidly evolving global economy. Thank you for watching this video on green export finance. Our company, Fortress 20 Global, is a trade facilitation and export management company that is based in Lagos, Nigeria. We are dedicated to simplifying and enhancing intra-Africa trade and global trade. Our services are not limited to but include curriculum, design and development, comprehensive documentation support, online and in-person training programs, and so much more. For custom trainings on green export finance and other related trade and export topics, please reach out via WhatsApp through the number on your screen. You can also request our latest training catalogs by sending an email to the email address on the screen. Thank you for watching this three-part series on understanding green export finance. Stay tuned for more videos on global trade courses. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this with other trade enthusiasts. We wish you a great success in your international trade journey. Bye.